What's going on, people? It's the Bear here once again. So it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I just want to wish everybody Happy New Year. I hope whatever that you're planning on doing in 2018, that it comes true. And, everybody make New Year's resolutions and all. I just hope that people that are making their New Year's resolution, I hope you stick to it. But anyway, Happy New Year. The Bills make the wild card playoffs for the first time in 17 years and 11 months, almost 18 years. And Buffalo has been put back on the map. Everybody that I know, I see, like, there's going to be news. I see it all over the place. Everybody is talking about Buffalo right now. Everybody is talking about Buffalo. I'm telling you, listen, I'm a Patriots fan. But Buffalo's my hometown team. I got to give it up to Buffalo. I really do. I really do. Congratulations for making the wild card playoffs. You are now officially better than the Browns. Speaking of the Browns has went 0-16, and Jimmy Haslam still wants to keep Hugh Jackson. The Hugh Jackson record is 1-31 for the past 2 years that he's been in Cleveland. Brown fans, I really feel sorry for y'all. Y'all went 0-16 this year. Last year, y'all won one game. And Jimmy Haslam still wants to keep Hugh Jackson. Anyway, enough about the Browns. El Presidor is tripping. He's flipping out and everything else. Throwing his house off. He got all this stuff all over the place. Anyway, look, let's just talk about the Bills. Bills is my hometown team. Regardless of me being a Patriots fan or whatever the case may be, Bills is my hometown team. They always will be my hometown team. And I actually wanted some good news for Buffalo for a change. I really did. This is the reason why I switched to the Patriots back in 2010. Because I was just tired of us getting close and close and close, but not making it. Average record that we was having was, back in 2010 was like 5-11 or like 6-10 or something like that. The average record since 2010 has went up a little bit. Not too much, but it's been up a bit. I think we're like 8-8. That's pretty good. 7-9, 8-8. That's pretty good. I looked on Wikipedia. So anyway. So the reason why the Bills are in the playoffs is because of the Bengals. And guess what? A lot of the Bills fans was on the Bengals bandwagon tight. They was hoping that the Bengals would win so that the Ravens don't win. Because if the Ravens did win, the Bills would have not made the playoffs. So, thank the Bengals. And let me tell you something about what the Bengals, there was Andy Dalton threw to one of these guys. He threw to one of his receivers that was wide open. And that receiver, okay, let me, before I get into that, the Ravens was up the Ravens was up 27-24, okay? And then late in like the fourth quarter, Andy Dalton threw it to a receiver who was wide open, and he scored for a touchdown. And the Ravens defenders was like poor tackling this. It was like poor tackling left to right, and the Ravens scored a touchdown. Not Ravens. The Bengals scored a touchdown, and then it became 31-27. And Joe Flacco of the Ravens, he tried everything possible. Could not produce. Could not get that touchdown. And he threw an interception, by the way, with a few seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's how the Bengals won. So Bills fans need to thank Cincinnati for getting them into the playoffs. Y'all need to go over Cincinnati, kiss their ass, because they're the only reasons why. They're the reason, well, I'm not going to say only reason, but they're the reason why the Bills are in the playoffs. And that's just how that is. Okay, so let me read here. The AFC players are set. Coming into Week 17, 4 teams have already qualified for the postseason by seeding the Patriots, of course, the Steelers, Jaguars, and Chiefs. And Sunday evening, we have the final 2 teams, the Titans and the Bills. All Tennessee needed to do was win, and that's exactly what happened. While Buffalo needed a lot to go its way to finally return to the postseason. And it's been a minute. Yeah. Ravens start slow, take lead, then do the unthinkable, which they did. They did the unthinkable. The Ravens trailed for 51 minutes, and then this happened. I can't show this because it was oh my God. It's just I think they threw an interception. I can't show what the video would happen because I gotta set up my Twitter account, which I haven't used in a long time. So, okay, so let's just read on. Then with 44 seconds to go, leading by 3 points, and the Bengals facing 4th down, this happened. And that's when Andy Dalton, he threw to this one guy who was wide open, and the guy ran for a touchdown. Okay, I think what happened here was that Joe Flacco threw an interception in the red zone while they was in the lead in the red zone. I think that's what happened. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Joe Flacco do it for his 200 career touchdown pass. 30-51. Oh, okay, yeah. Right, I didn't read it right. I'm sorry. The Ravens, Joe Flacco threw to Wallace for 200 touchdown pass. They was trailing, and Joe Flacco do a touchdown. Then with 44 seconds to go, leading by 3 points, the Bengals facing 4th down, this happened. And then the Bengals had that touchdown. It was a guy that was like, I seen that game right after the Bills game. I seen it, and the guy was wide open. And so Andy Dalton do that had a touchdown. It's an incredible comeback by the Bengals outfit that looked out of sorts for long stretches, including right up until the moment Andy Dalton threw that game-deciding touchdown. Meanwhile, the Ravens are who we thought they were. Fantastic special teams, a good defense, and one of the worst offenses you'll ever want to see. To put it in perspective, Baltimore's offense consists of 2 players, running back Alex Collins and kicker Justin Tucker. Joe Flacco continues to struggle with consistency, partly because he has a few reliable downfield targets, but also because offensive coordinator Marty Morhenweg's suspect play calling, which was on full display on Sunday's evening. Now their season is over, and for the 3rd straight year, the Ravens and John Harbaugh missed the playoffs. But one man's trash is another man's treasure, and you know the rest. So anyway, if you want to read the rest of this here, you can. But it is because of the mistake, Joe Flacco throwing that interception, and the Ravens offense just basically not producing at all. Not that much. Not I ain't gonna say not at all, but it wasn't enough to hold them to the lead, and to win the game, But they've been struggling. They really have. They've been struggling, And it's been 3 years. I'm like, wow, since the Ravens, the Ravens missing the playoffs for the past 3 years. So, congrats, Bills fans. You got to go against Jacksonville. Tyrod Taylor has to play pretty good. I heard that Jacksonville's offense is pretty messed up. You know what I'm saying? They're not as good as that they used to be. They've been pretty bad, but the Bills might have a chance. But when it comes to the game, if the Bills and the Patriots, if they meet, oh my goodness. The train stops, the gravy train stops, and it's over. It's over. I'm congratulating y'all now because I'm from Buffalo. Like I said, the Bills are my hometown team. But whenever it comes to the Patriots and the Bills going against each other, you best to believe you know what side I'm on. But you can go ahead and celebrate, Buffalo. Go ahead and celebrate. You're back on the map. Everybody's talking about Buffalo right now. So celebrate. Have a good time. Go out there, party, do whatever you want to do. But it comes to an end real soon. It comes to an end. Especially when y'all go against us. So, if you could beat Jacksonville. I'm just saying. It's been a long time. Y'all a little bit playoff rusty. It's been 17 years and 11 months. Y'all a little bit rusty, But I'm glad. I really am. It's not that I'm not, happy, as I live in Buffalo. Like I said, they're my hometown team. I've been wanting the Bills to do, to do good for a while. They always come close, but they don't never make it. Now they made it, So it's good to celebrate. Go out there, celebrate, and be happy. Happy New Year, y'all. It's bearing them out. Peace.